The Pantheon was built almost 2,000 years ago in Rome, Italy, and it is one of the most well-preserved ancient structures to this day. This Roman building is made of concrete, brick, and marble and has a unique shape and structure compared to other classic Roman temples, which is another reason why it is so glorified today. The original purpose of the building isn't entirely clear, but many art historians believe it was used as a place to worship the pagan gods of Rome. Two previous pantheons, one stood where the current one is, but both were burnt down by fire. The first pantheon that was built here was commissioned by Marcus Agrippa in about 27 BCE, but was destroyed by fire in 80 CE. The Pantheon was then reconstructed under the commission of Domitian, but was struck by lightning in 110 CE, and it was burned down once again. The third and final Pantheon is the one that stands today. It was commissioned by Emperor Hadrian in about 98 CE, but was not finished until 125 CE. Emperor Hadrian dedicated this third Pantheon to Marcus Agrippa, who originally commissioned the first one. The Pantheon stands 142 feet tall and is held together by cemented walls. The front consists of a porch or portico, which is made of granite, along with great Corinthian columns that show ancient Greek influence. The pediment is located above the columns that reads, "Marcus Agrippa, son of Lucius, three-time consul, made this." Under this inscription, another one appears and reads, "With every refinement, they restored the Pantheon, worn with age." The columns are made of granite and white marble, and the portico as a whole is decorated in many relief sculptures that show objects they once sacrificed to the pagan gods. A circular building called the Rotunda is located behind the porch and is topped with a dome that is made of concrete, bricks, and pumice. This dome that covers the Rotunda is 142 feet in diameter, and it is considered the ancient world's largest dome. The Rotunda measures 142 feet in height as well, making itself a perfect hemisphere. This sphere was thought of as a place that represented the universe, and the oculus located at the top of the dome was the opening to the heavens. The very top of the dome contains an oculus, which is a circular opening that measures about 28 feet in diameter. The oculus brings both light and rain into the Pantheon, and the ancient Romans believed this empty space connected them with the gods. The interior of the monument is an enormous empty space that purposefully makes you feel small in the god's presence. The empty space is surrounded by large niches that each contain a statue that are now believed to be the representations of the seven gods that are linked to the worship of the sun, moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. The walls and floor are covered in marble from all over the Roman Empire, which signifies the amount of power they had under the Hadrian rule. The dome itself was planned to be so large, the builders feared the weight of it would not hold, so they created a solution. The builders decreased the dome's thickness towards the oculus and replaced the stone in the dome with a light pumice. The builders also created coffers along the dome, which were sunken decorative panels which lessened the dome's weight to prevent collapsion. Overall, the interior of the dome represents the globe of the earth connecting to the heavens and gods through the open oculus at the top. In the year of 609, Pope Boniface IV converted the Pantheon into a Christian church that was dedicated to Saint Mary and has served as a church ever since. Among many other things, the Pantheon is and always will remain somewhat of a mystery to the modern world. We will never know what exactly the Romans used the Pantheon for, but we have a strong idea behind the purpose. Pantheon's dome has influenced many structures that stand today, such as St. Paul's Cathedral in London, St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, and even Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Due to its unique shape and size, the dome is one of the most influential buildings of Rome and even to the world itself. The Pantheon is so significant today because it is so greatly preserved and the world is still able to see it in its true state. It is one of the world's most visited ancient monuments, and it is classified as the ancient world's largest dome. I chose the Pantheon because I have visited Rome, and the Pantheon has to be one of my favorite structures that I saw during my trip. I was able to experience the beauty and size of the dome, and with this, you are able to see and feel what the ancient people of Rome did, which is amazing in itself.